All right, guys, it is coming up on 3:05 p.m. Hope everybody is doing well in Mississippi. And I wanted to do another little video here and let you guys know that there is a brand new tornado warning that includes West Point, Mississippi. It includes Columbus, Mississippi. And then there's another one down here that includes the areas down here near DeKalb, Mississippi, and also the areas of Scuba and Sugar Lake, Mississippi. Now we've got a area of rotation that is sitting near the West Point area, and this does include the areas of Waverly, West Point, and also the Benton area along the 45 corridor. And then, of course, down here to the south, we've got a tornado warning that includes the Macon, Brooksville, Mississippi, and Sugar Lake. And this is just off to the west of Scuba, Mississippi. And it also includes the area of the point right there near DeKalb, Mississippi. Now, the one to the north that I showed you earlier, the one near West Point, is radar indicated, and this warning is for northern Oktibbeha, southeastern Clay, and Lowndes County in Mississippi. And this warning goes until 3:40. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Muldrow or near West Point, moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. Now, if you are in West Point, Mississippi, this is going to be on top of you right now. If you are in Waverly, Mississippi, this is going to be on top of you at 3:10. If you are near the Columbus Air Force Base at 3:15, Koloa Springs at around 3:20 p.m. And then, of course, if you are near Caledonia, 3:25 p.m. is going to be the time for you. Now, the one to the south that includes Macon and it includes Sugar Lake. This one is going to be for Noxubee County until 4 o'clock. Now, this one is capable of producing a tornado that was located near DeKalb or 7 miles southeast of Preston, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. Now, if you are in Sugar Lake or Macon, Mississippi, this is going to be over top of Macon at 3:20. It is going to be over Prairie Point at 3:30, and the Golson, Mississippi area at 3 o'clock, and then the Bigby Valley at 3:40 p.m. this afternoon. And then, of course, you're also going to see would include the Sugar Lake, Mississippi area as well. So that is the area of concern right now. And let me go on ahead and flip back on the radar. And as you can see, there is a brand new tornado warning that has been issued now for the areas of Monroe County in northeast Mississippi until 3:30. And so this one includes the Athens area, Greenwood Springs, Gatman, and of course the 60 Fork area as well. So now there are multiple tornado warnings that are coming basically from West Point. And then this, of course, this supercell thunderstorm that is sitting down here in between DeKalb and Sugar Lake, Mississippi, along the 39 corridor and the 45 corridor as well. So that is the area of concern that we have right now across a good portion of Mississippi. Um, all right, so what we got going on is we've got a tornado warning that does include the areas of West Point, Mississippi, and there looks to be a tornado debris signature that is on the radar. just off east of the West Point area. Okay. For Clay County, Mississippi, for this one right up here, there is a brand new warning and there is an observed tornado that is on the ground with this warning, and it will probably be staying in the rural areas of the county. But there is a tornado on the ground, and there it is. All right. So up here in Monroe County, Mississippi, there is a tornado that is on the ground right there, close to the Yokohama Boulevard area, and this is just south of the Whites community there in Clay County, Mississippi, near the Benton, Mississippi area as well. So we have to call this now a tornado emergency for anybody that is in between Whites and Benton, Mississippi, and especially if you are in the Barton Ferry Road area or the Hazelwood Road or over here towards the Douglas Lake Road. You guys need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and, of course, away from windows. Okay. Tornado warning continues for New Hamilton, Hamilton, and Gateman, Mississippi. And this one is the extension of the warning for the observed tornado that is down here close to the area of Clay and Monroe County down in Mississippi. And so the Weather Service has issued a brand new tornado warning because, as you can see right there, it says observed, and this tornado warning remains in effect until 3:45 for East Central Clay County in Northeast Mississippi. A confirmed tornado was located over West Point, moving to the northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a radar confirmed tornado, and this tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of East Central Clay County. So once again, the area of rotation and the tornado that is on the ground is going to be right there in between the Whites community and the Benton community as well, right there in Clay County, Mississippi. I also need to mention that there is a severe thunderstorm warning if you are watching on the other side of the state line over there for Pickens and Lamar counties until 4:30. But if you were over there in Alabama, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for Pickens and Lamar counties. Now, let's go back to the south and check on that supercell thunderstorm that is down there close to the areas of Sugar Lake, Mississippi. And that right there has definitely got to be one of the strongest signatures that I've seen all throughout the day. So if you were in the Sugar Lake area in Mississippi, make sure you go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows. And especially if you were near the Fair Hill area or the Cal- the Galaxy area, I guess. I don't know. Some of these names are really weird. Also near the Macedonia, Mississippi area as well. And let me turn on the correlation coefficient, and I'm not seeing anything that would be down on the ground near that one with near the Sugar Lake area. But if you were watching on Highway 45 down there in between Sugar Lake and Macon, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also, want to mention that there is a severe thunderstorm warning that continues for 31 more minutes. That does include the Columbus Air Force Base and Columbus. And as you can see, getting over here along the 82 corridor in between, right there where the Golden Triangle Airport is, that is going to be some extreme winds that are about to come into the Columbus area. Also, right there where the Belk is, and of course, where the mall is right there at the exit of 45 and 45 alternate right there in the Columbus area, also near the Alabama Street area and in downtown. So those are the areas of concern right now that we do have for the potential of damaging straight line winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. But the reason that I'm here is because we've got 3 active tornado warnings, and we actually have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground right now in between Whites and Vinton and due south of the Darracot, Mississippi area. And let me cut back on the correlation coefficient, and I can actually tell you if that is still on the ground. And there is still, it does seem to be a little bit on the ground, as you can see right in this area right here. And I can put this into motion for you, and you can actually track where the actual tornado has gone. And it started right down there in between the Whites and the Vinton community. And now it is sitting up here south of the Darracot, Mississippi area. And this is going to be up there into Andawamba and Monroe counties in Mississippi. And so, if you were up there in that area, also near the New Hamilton, Mississippi area, you need to go on ahead and be in your safe place right now because there is a confirmed tornado on the ground. So I have to call this now a tornado emergency for the Darracot area and the Darracot Road area over there in Mississippi. Also over towards the 45 corridor, Hamilton and New Hamilton, as well as that is going to be the area of concern right now in Mississippi. Okay, getting some wind damage reports on the Mississippi State campus near the chapel on campus. So we are getting confirmation of damage to vehicles on the Mississippi State campus near the chapel parking lot. All right, so we have confirmed damage on the Mississippi State campus further back off to the south here, and that's going to be that line of storms that are moving into the Columbus area right now. We've also got this area of rotation with a tornado on the ground over the Darracot, Mississippi area. And then, of course, you've also got this other area of rotation with a supercell that is down here into the area of Sugar Lac and the Paulette, Mississippi area, about to come into the Macon, Mississippi area, and also the McLeod, Mississippi area along the 45 corridor. So that is the area of concern. We've got 2 areas of rotation, and then we've also got this area of a severe thunderstorm warning that is west of Meridian right now. I've got a lot of things coming at me right now. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Columbus and New Hope, and this warning goes until 3:45 for damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour right now. Got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes Bay Springs, Mississippi, and Chunky, Mississippi down here in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. But that's not a tornado warning. That's more of a severe thunderstorm warning. So there's a lot of things that are ongoing right now in the state of Mississippi. It is coming up on 3:20, and let me go back over here and read you guys off what is ongoing right now in the state of Mississippi. We've got a tornado warning. Okay, oak tree down on the Mississippi State campus. Report relayed through social media. All right, so we've got confirmed damage on the Mississippi State campus from an area of a straight line wind event that came through Starkville a little bit earlier. Okay, so let me. All right, so the warning for Clay County. Okay, severe thunderstorm or tornado warning is expired for Kemper County, Mississippi. Okay, cancels the tornado warning for Clay County, Mississippi. So we currently have still a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible and damaging winds in excess of 60 for Clay and Lowndes County in Mississippi until 3:45 this evening. We've also got a flash flood warning that the Weather Service in Jackson has issued for Copia, Franklin, Jefferson, Lawrence, Lincoln, and Simpson counties until 6:15. All right, and then of course we've got this other tornado warning down here to the south that does include the Macon, Mississippi area. And this warning goes for another 38 minutes. And this is for Noxubee County in east central Mississippi. So that is the area of concern. It's going to be down here basically from Macon over to Brooksville and Pickensville and places in between down here towards the X Prairie, Prairie Point, and McLeod, Mississippi area. And then, of course, we've got this other one up here that is sitting along the 45 corridor just off towards the southeast of the Aberdeen and the Tucker Place, Mississippi area, really close to the Hamilton community. And we are going to have to say, okay, so this one still says observed. And so that would mean that it's still on the ground. So let me. And if you're watching along the 45 corridor in Clay County, no, I'm sorry, in Monroe County, Mississippi, near the Lackey community, you need to be in your safe place right now. The correlation coefficient, it says that it's still on the ground. So let's watch this together. That's going to be what's left of the tornado right there along the Stovall Crossing Road, Stovall Crossing Road, just off to the west of 45. And so north of the New Hamilton and Hamilton area, and especially in between Aberdeen and North Hamilton. So if we have a tornado still on the ground, it is going to be this area that is right in here, just about to cross the Highway 45 corridor. And then, of course, we've got this area down here that is in the Macon, Mississippi area that is coming over here towards the McLeod and the Prairie Point, Mississippi area, also the X Prairie Mississippi area. And once again, like I said, we did have reports of an oak tree that fell on the University of Mississippi State campus near the chapel that is on the campus of Mississippi State. And we got an update of the warning down here for Noxubee County, Mississippi until 4 o'clock. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over near Prairie Point, or 12 miles to the northwest of Pickensville, moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. And I'll pull that back up. And if you are going to be near the Deerbrook community, it's going to be on top of you in about 5 minutes. And Bigby Valley is going to be on top of you at 3:35. Okay, so that is for the southern storm. The one to the north up here that is getting really close to the Columbus radar that is sitting up here towards the Hamilton and Hamilton area, that one near the Lackey community. That one is going to be pulling up here towards the Mormon Springs and the Westville area, and then also around the 278 corridor and the Greenwood Springs area as well. So those are the areas of concern from the 2 areas of rotation that we currently have in the state of Mississippi and East Mississippi right now. We've got this area that is right here. That is a confirmed tornado, or it was a confirmed tornado that was near the Hamilton and New Hamilton area. And then we've got this other supercell that's producing one near the Bigby Valley and the Prairie Point area in Noxubee County, Mississippi. And that is the only tornado warnings that we have to deal with. However, we've got that line of severe storms and severe wind that has just passed through Columbus and is now getting over here towards the New Hope subdivision, the New Hope area, and the Baker subdivision area. And as you can see, there's your line of wind that it just came on through the Alabama Street Road area and the Pine Haven area in Columbus. And as you can see, there's the Ramunda Estates, and of course the Military Road and the Rolling Forks Estates. That is where this line of wind is about to come over your area right now. And then the Melco subdivision, and then it's going to get into Pickens County over in Alabama. And then, of course, here is your tornado warning that is for the X-Prairie, McLeod, and Macon, Mississippi area about to cross over into the areas of Prairie Point, Mississippi. And then it will probably get closer to the Pickensville area right now. So if you are watching near the Ravine area, Ravine and the Cliftonville area, you guys need to be in your safe place right now. Okay, if you are on the Mississippi State campus listening to this, avoid the area of Hardy Road near Lee Boulevard because they have storm damage with power lines down on the University of Mississippi State University. All right, if you are near the road area near Lee Boulevard on Mississippi State campus, you need to avoid that area at all costs. And there are also other areas that have damage, and especially towards the place where the chapel is on campus of the Mississippi State University. So once again, we have a supercell thunderstorm that is about to cross into Pickens County from the area right there of Noxubee County, Mississippi. And we've also got this other tornado warning that is observed still up here towards the New Hamilton area and the Westville and the Mormon Springs area. And it is about to come right over the radar site. So hopefully we don't lose the Columbus radar site because of this storm that is coming right over that area right now. And as you can see, the high winds are about to push over the radar site, and I hope and pray that we don't lose this radar site because this is a really good radar that I like to use, and especially if you were over here in Northwest Alabama. All right, so another area of concern is going to be in between the X Prairie and the Prairie Point, Mississippi area. Just off to the west of the Memphis, Alabama area, and then it will probably cross into Pickens County near the Pickensville area, and then get up there towards the Reform and McShann in Pickens County area right now. And so that is the area of concern. And let me flip back on the radar. And of course, there is your line of severe storms that are lined up across East Mississippi and about to push into West Alabama. And so basically from Tupelo stretching down to the radar site at Columbus, down to Columbus Air Force Base and Columbus, the town, then stretching down towards the Brooksville area, the Macon, Mississippi area, and then, of course, stretching down here closer to the Meridian metro area as well. And then, of course, we've got other storms of concern that we've got to watch down here in the Pine Belt area of Mississippi. And any of these could become tornadic at any time due to the environment that we are in right now across the area. So once again, we've got a tornado warning right now that is in effect for 13 more minutes for an observed tornado that is for Itawamba and Monroe counties in northeast Mississippi until 3:45. And this is a damaging tornado, and this will be close to Amory and Aberdeen coming up here very shortly. And so I can almost guarantee you that this thing is going to be right underneath the radar site right now. And hopefully, like I said, we will not lose this radar site because I really enjoy using this one as well. Okay, just got an update from the National Weather Service that the warning down to the south is still radar indicated. Okay, so let me. Okay, Noxubee County until 4 o'clock. The warning is continued. It is still radar indicated. And let me also pull up Birmingham there. All right. So once again, we currently have a couple of tornado warnings that are over in Mississippi. We've got this one that still says observed from the National Weather Service in Memphis for Itawamba and central Monroe counties in Mississippi. And this one goes until 3:45. which is 11 more minutes. And then we've got this other one down here, includes the Prairie Point, Mississippi area. And this one, it goes for another 25 minutes right now. So that is the areas of concern that we have right now ongoing in East Mississippi and West Alabama. And you can barely see. That was Jackson. All right, Jackson continues the severe thunderstorm warning for Noxubee County. Okay, so there is a severe thunderstorm warning around the tornado warning for Noxubee County, Mississippi. And so once again, we got a tornado warning that continues for Noxubee County, Mississippi for 24 more minutes. And then we've got this other one up here that is sitting right over the radar site in Columbus. And you notice a timestamp here at 3:30 was the last scan that we got. And I'm hoping here in a matter of minutes that we do get a brand new scan. If not, then that means that the radar has been taken down by either lightning or damaging winds. And I hope we don't lose this radar. Okay, good. We just got a new radar scan from Columbus, so that means that the radar has not been taken out, so that is a good thing. So once again, we got a tornado warning for 8 more minutes that is observed for Andawamba and Monroe counties in Mississippi, and I can almost guarantee you that if it continues to stay like that, the Weather Service in Memphis will allow that one to expire, because I'm not seeing anything that would indicate anything other than a straight line wind unless it's right under the radar site right now, which very well could be the case. But there's your line of storms that are sitting right over the radar site, and you can actually see the void in the radar site right there over the Wise Gap and the Greenwood Springs area right now. Also near the Quincy community on the Splurge Road area. That is actually where the radar dome is right now. And as you can see, it is probably storming really, really bad at that location right now. And if we were going to have a tornado, it's going to be right over that area right now, right over the Columbus radar site, which is about 10 miles north of the city of Columbus. Now, for the other one down here, now that's interesting. We got a donut hole feature right there. Let me. Okay, so if that was the case, I'm going to guess that the National Weather Service would not extend the tornado warning into Pickens County, which is a good thing. So that to me looks like that it is getting a new warning.
The National Weather Service in Memphis, Tennessee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Southeastern Andawamba County in Northeastern Mississippi. Eastern Monroe County in northeastern Mississippi. Until 4:15 p.m. CDT. At 3:39 p.m. CDT, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Smithville to 9 miles northwest of Bedford to near Caledonia, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Locations impacted include Amory, Smithville, Hatley, Gatman, Sipsey Fork, Becker, Quincy, Turin, Splunch, Wise Gap, Athens, Greenwood Springs and Parham. Source radar indicated. Hazards include 60 mph wind gusts. EOT.
Okay, so the brand new severe thunderstorm warning includes Amory, Mississippi, Smithville, Mississippi, and Hatley, Mississippi as well. And so that is an extension of the warning that is currently over the radar site right now of the Columbus Air Force Base. And as you can see, you can actually watch as it comes on the other side. Look at all that bright coloring right in there. And that would be showing that there is a lot of wind energy right underneath this area that is right there close to the radar site. And as you can see, it was green on the other side. As it moves away, it will be red on the other side of the radar site. So that is the area right now that we got to watch out for. If you are
The National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has issued a tornado warning for eastern Kemper County in east central Mississippi. Until 4:45 p.m. CDT. At 3:41 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near DeKalb, or 10 miles north of Meridian Station, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near Porterville around 3:45 p.m. CDT. Electric Mills around 3:50 p.m. CDT. Source radar indicated rotation. Hazards include tornado. EOT.
All right, so we've got another tornado warning off to the south here, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be this one down here closer to DeKalb again. And so we got a tornado warning, or it's going to be this one down here that is south of Meridian, Mississippi, and we're going to have to watch both of those as it comes on through. But I would guarantee you that it's probably going to be this one right here west of Livingston. And this one is going to be crossing up here towards the 16 corridor, crossing the 45 corridor as well. And we will see here momentarily where they do pop up that new warning, and there it is. All right, so there's your brand new tornado warning that you just heard, and that is going to be for DeKalb and Scuba, Mississippi. And this one is a radar indicated tornado, and it's going to go for the next hour or so. Going to get a new warning here for Pickens. All right, so we got the tornado. We got two tornado warnings. We got this one up here that is coming out of Knoxville County, going into Lowndes County, Mississippi. Then we've also got this other one down here that has just developed, that is down here southwest of Scuba, close to DeKalb, Mississippi. And that's a pretty strong couplet that you can see right there on the radar. Good thing is I'm not seeing anything down on the ground with that one right now. But if you were in Scuba, Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place right now, because that is a supercell thunderstorm We've got other supercell thunderstorms, one north of Meridian and right over Meridian, and then there's one to the south of Meridian that needs to be watched. And then we've got these other ones down here that stretch down here from the areas of Quitman, Mississippi, down to Sandersville, and then all the way down here into Ellisville and just off towards the east of Hattiesburg. So those are the areas that we got to watch now because those supercells could produce a large tornado at any time. So if you are down here towards the area of Porterville or Oak Grove, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows.
The National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has issued a tornado warning for Southeastern Kemper County in east central Mississippi, north central Clark County in east central Mississippi, eastern Lauderdale County in east central Mississippi, until 4:45 p.m. CDT. At 3:46 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near 0, or 9 miles south of Meridian, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near 0 and increase around 3:50 p.m. CDT. Marion and Alamuja around 4 p.m. CDT. Tumsuba, Kiwani around 4:05 p.m. CDT. Lauderdale and Meridian Station around 4:10 p.m. CDT. Tamola around 4:20 p.m. CDT. Porterville around 4:25 p.m. CDT. Electric Mills around 4:35 p.m. CDT. Source radar indicated rotation. Hazards include tornado. EOT.
All right, so as you heard, we got another tornado warning that includes the Meridian, Mississippi area right now. All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to. All right. So for those of you that are just now joining me, we currently have a tornado warning that includes the Meridian, Mississippi area right now. And this also includes the area of Marion and Tsumba, Mississippi. They've also got a tornado warning up here for DeKalb and Scuba, Mississippi. And this includes the area of Kemper County and then Lauderdale County as well, down here towards the Meridian, Mississippi area. Now, if you guys are down here in Kemper, Clark, or Lauderdale County in Mississippi, this warning goes until 4:45. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near zero, or 9 miles south of Meridian, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Zero and increase at 350. Marion and Alchuma around 4 o'clock. Tsumba and Kawini around 4:05. Lauderdale and Meridian Station at 4:10. And then Temola around 4:20. Porterville 4:25. And Electric Mills around 4:35. And this also includes I-20 Welcome Center at Cuba, which is, I'm guessing, over in Alabama. All right, so we got a tornado warning that includes the Meridian area, and there, of course, is Meridian and into the area of Bonita and Poplar Springs, Marion and Russell. You guys are underneath the tornado warning until for 53 more minutes, and this warning goes until 4:45 this afternoon. Now, let me pop back on the radar, and I'll show you exactly where this active warning is, and there it is. All right, so there is your tornado that is going to be sitting down here near the Stinson community, in between Stinson and the Increase, Mississippi area, across the 45 corridor and the 90 corridor as well. So if you are just off to the east of Meridian, go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center, and of course away from windows. All right. Now, we also have tornado warning for Kemper County, Mississippi until 4:45 as well. And this one is radar indicated. And we've got the tornado warning for Clark, Lauderdale, and Kemper until 4:45. We've also got some wind damage reports coming in from the Salis community in Attala County, Mississippi. Trees down just east of Durant, possible tornado. So those are the areas of concern right now. Once again, we've got a tornado warning that continues for Kemper County until 4:45, and then we've got one off to the south that includes Clark, Kemper, and Lauderdale County until 4:45 as well. So we got 2 areas of rotation. Well, actually, we got 3, and I can show them to you right now. We got this one down here that is near the Increase area. We've got this one right here that is close to the 45 corridor. And then, of course, we've got this one up here that is close to the Scuba, Mississippi area. And that is the one that they've got the tornado warning for Kemper County for. So we've got 3 areas of rotation right now. And let me check also. We got another, the one for Clay County in Mississippi has been allowed to expire. So the one up here towards the north, up there towards Caledonia, has been allowed to expire. So we've got 3 areas of rotation down here towards the Mississippi area. We've got this one right here that's coming into Scuba, Mississippi right now. We've got one that is coming over here towards the Pickensville area right now. So let me go over here and see. Let me go grab a bottle of water, and I will be right back here very shortly. All right, guys, I am back. Had to get something to wet my whistle, and we currently have a couple of tornado warnings that are including the Meridian, Mississippi area east of Meridian. And then, of course, we've got this one down here closer to the equipment area that is not warned right now. Then we've also got this other one down up here that is north of the Scuba area, right over Scuba. And the good news is both of these are still radar indicated. However, these are okay. Jackson is issuing flash flood warnings back off to the west. Okay, so that was what you heard. That ding, ding, ding. Okay, we got a tornado warning that is for the areas in between Meridian and Tsumba, Mississippi. Um, okay, we are. Wow. All right, hold on. Okay, I am going to try and get you guys some video of what happened on the Mississippi State campus as this line moved on through the area because there is some damage around the chapel area as this line of storms move through. But until then, I'm going to keep it right here. We got to. All right, so we got a brand new scan here. And if you were near the Millington area, you need to be in your safe place right now because that very well could be a developing tornado that is near the Millington area about to cross and get up here into the point of Calex, Mississippi, and then also towards the Paulette and the Cooksville, Mississippi area as well. We've also got this other one down here that is along 45 that is near the Porterville area, and then another one down here that is near the Tsumba, Mississippi area. And with every scan, that's looking like it is getting more and more intense, and we are looking now at a trooper at a storm chaser video of Bill Eldridge, who is a Mississippi State student who is on the storm near Tsumba, Mississippi right now. And so he is driving really close to the rotation area right there in Tsumba, Mississippi. And his video is going in and out. But if there's going to be something down, he's going to be able to see it with his video right now. And the good news is with correlation coefficient, I'm not seeing anything that is down on the ground with that. But we're going to watch this here for just a second to see if we can see anything that is on the ground with this right now. And because he's going to be right under the area that would produce a tornado right now. And while you're looking at that, We're getting a new warning? Oh.
McNairy and southern Hardin counties.
Okay.
Pickwick Landing State Park, J.P. Coleman State Park, Tishomingo State Park, Belmont, Burnsville, Glen, Tishomingo, Pickwick Dam, Midway, Walnut Grove, Pine Flat, Burton.
Okay, in Clay County, Mississippi, near the West Point, Mississippi area in Clay County, tornado damage, trees down, power pole snaps, metal poles bent at a business, and there were no reports of injury. Streets include Waverly Street, Churchill Street, Ashman Street, Concord Road, and Highway 50. So once again, West Point in Clay County, Mississippi, tornado damage, trees down, and power poles snapped, and a metal pole bent at a business. No reports of any injuries reported. So let's go back to the radar. So if there's going to be something down, it is going to be right there near the Tsumba area in Mississippi. In Hinds County, Mississippi, mobile home was damaged. Okay, we're getting a lot of reports coming in. Back off to the west. So once again, we have a tornado warning that continues now for Kemper County and Lauderdale County in Mississippi. All right, let me back out. Show the entire thing. Hold on. All right, so what we got going on is we got a line of storms that are now broken supercells that are about to cross into Alabama from east central Mississippi. And both of these storms are moving at a snail's pace. The line is moving at a snail's pace, but the area of storms are moving northeast within the line. So, if you were watching in Alabama, we got a severe thunderstorm warning from Florence all the way down into Colbert County, Lamar County, and then into Pickens County as well. And then we've got the two tornado warnings that are over here in the Mississippi. And those are going to be the ones for Meridian and then Kemper County as well. We're getting a new tornado warning, guys. Getting a brand new tornado warning. And this is going to be east of Hattiesburg. Okay. All right, we got a confirmed tornado on the ground near Tsumba. All right, so let's go back. All right, so right there, that very well could be your possible tornado and your wall cloud that is right there near Tsumba, Mississippi. I'm watching this right now, and this is going to be on 2059 going between Meridian and Cuba. And that lowering right back there, you could see, is a possible observed tornado that you very well could be seeing in that direction right now. And this is going to be the area of concern. This is actually going to be going north. This is actually going to be going north to Tsumba, just off to the west of York in Mississippi. All right, hold your horses. All right, so we got a tornado warning and a confirmed tornado that is on the ground that is sitting right here north of Tsumba, Mississippi. And this is probably going to clip Sumter County here in Alabama. Observed, okay. A confirmed tornado was located over Lauderdale, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a weather spotter confirmed tornado. All right, so this is from Porterville, Electric Mill, and Temola. So there it is. All right, so there it is. And there is your confirmed tornado that is on the ground. All right, so we got a all right. So back out. Okay. Let me do this. All right, guys, it is coming up on 4/16, and we currently have a brand new tornado warning for Sumter County until 5:15. And so what I'm doing is I'm in Mississippi and I'm in Alabama as well. So we currently have a tornado warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service in Birmingham that does include the area of just off to the north of Livingston. This includes the Emell community, the Geiger and Gainesville community right now. And the reason that we are here is because there is an observed tornado that is in effect on the other side of the state line for Kemper and Lauderdale County. A confirmed tornado was located over Lauderdale, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Now, this is going to be really close to Porterville and Electric Mills. And so this is the confirmed tornado that is sitting right here, just off to the west of the Payneeville, Alabama area. And so this is going to be for the areas down there really close to the state line in Sumter County. Now, I do want to also mention that this will not include Livingston and this does not include York. However, this does include an area of Geiger. And of course, there is the weather conditions south of the Toowoomba, Mississippi area from a storm spotter down there in that area. And of course, there is your confirmed tornado that is right here, just off to the west of the Mississippi state line. So once again, there is your confirmed tornado. That is going to be north of Toowoomba now. And it probably will clip the areas of Emell and Geiger down there in Sumter County in Alabama. And this is going to be here within the next few minutes. So if you're watching west of Livingston, you guys are underneath the tornado warning right now. If you are over in Mississippi, there are three areas of rotations, and we're probably about to get one for Pickens County as well. Oh, great. No, not yet. All right, so the tornado warning continues for Sumter County until 5:15. And so when that one's for that one, it is confirmed. That is right here, south of the Kemper Springs area in Mississippi. And so once again, we got a tornado warning that is on the ground, a tornado that is observed, that is coming over here towards the area of Lauderdale, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a spotter confirmed tornado. And so we've got other areas of rotation. And heads up if you were up here in northern Sumter County and also southern Pickens County, you guys need to be in your safe place because of a possible tornado that is right on the state line right now, really close to the Aliceville community right now. And so this one is going to ride closer to Aliceville, and it's going to be coming up the 17 corridor as well. But there's the one that is west of York and west of Livingston that has got the tornado warning for Sumter County. Okay, so for those of you in Alabama, I would like to do this. I would like to do something for you. Let me back out. Okay, so we got a severe thunderstorm warning that includes from Huntsville, Lauderdale, Colbert, and Franklin counties that goes until 4:30. All right, and this will impact Red Bay, Hodges, Waterloo, and Russellville. We got another severe thunderstorm warning that expires in 9 minutes for Pickens and Lamar counties, and that is for damaging winds in excess of 60. And then we got the tornado warning down here for the area of York, just off to the north of York and Livingston. Okay, so we got a tornado warning that is right here on the triple point where Lauderdale, Kemper, and Sumter County comes together south of the Paineville, Alabama area west of Livingston. Now, I want to make this very, very, very clear. This does not impact Livingston. This does not include York. This does not include Cuba. However, if you were in Gainesville, Geiger, or a Mill, or along the 17 corridor, you guys are underneath the tornado warning from this. Also, Sumterville and the Sledge community down there. Also, if you were near, I believe that was the Boyd community and the Paineville, Mississippi, Alabama area, that is where this tornado is going to cross right now. Jackson. All right, so if we continue the tornado warning for Kemper County, it continues to be observed. Okay, so just across the state line, or on the state line right now, we got an observed tornado that is on the ground west of Paineville, Mississippi. Now, it's not showing up from Columbus. Okay, so we got a weather spotter confirmed tornado that is near okay. I need to also mention that this warning goes until 5:15. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible for those in Mississippi for Clark County, Mississippi. Okay, so let me back out. Okay, we got a severe thunderstorm warning that is about to be issued for Clark County, Mississippi. We got a tornado warning that does include Perry and Wayne counties down in Mississippi. And then we've got the tornado warning that is for Sumter and for Kemper County, Mississippi. And that one is observed. Okay, so we got the one that is observed right here near Tsumba. Okay, so we got a lot of things ongoing right now. All right, we got I believe the weather service radar in Jackson is out. Or either I'm not getting data. Let me refresh. Hold on. All right, your screen is going to go dark for just a second. Okay. So if you, let me put this back on for you guys. All right, for those of you watching, there is your brand new tornado warning and your updated warning that includes the area of Emile on Highway 17 near the Painville, Alabama area, and also near the Sledge community. And this is right on the Mississippi-Alabama state line. That's why I'm staying on in both of them, because this is, okay, all right, so Jackson has canceled both of the tornado warnings for Kemper County. All right, so they have canceled the tornado warning for Kemper County because both of them have moved on. They've got another tornado warning that is down here closer to the Rickton area in Mississippi. But the reason that I'm here is because we got a tornado warning that continues for the Emile community in Sumter County, west of Livingston. And let me back out. Actually, let me see what it looks like from Columbus. Can I see it? No, not barely. I guess we'll have to go with Jackson. Okay, circulation will be crossing 17 south of Emile shortly in Pickens in Sumter County. And that is going to be a nasty looking storm. Now, we've also got other storms of concern in Alabama. Up in the Tennessee Valley for Florence, Muscle Shoals, and Tuscumbia for damaging winds in excess of 60. And I wanted to show you guys what's going on up there in Florence and in the areas of Russellville and places like that. Iuka, Mississippi has lost their weather camera, so power must be out up there. We've also got other strong thunderstorms that are bearing down on Pickens County and Tuscaloosa counties right now. However, we've got a tornado warning that continues for the Emile community. And your possible tornado is going to be sitting just west of the Highway 17 corridor, south of Sledge and south of County Road 20, and going to cross County Road 20 within a matter of minutes. And also near the Sumterville community. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off for the people in Mississippi because we actually have no active warnings in Mississippi. So the people in Mississippi, I'm about to sign off for you guys. I will continue to watch things for you guys as we move into the evening. Alabama people, stay right there because I am not leaving because we got active tornado warnings in Alabama. But Mississippi, I will see you guys later on down the road. Okay, we are off in Mississippi, and we are exclusively on in the state of Alabama. And we currently have that tornado warning that is for Sumter County, for the area near the Email community, and right over the Sledge community as well. And this is a radar indicated rotation, but this is a very, very nasty storm that is coming through and basically paralleling the 17 corridor near Sledge and the Sumterville, Alabama area right now. We've also got other intense line of storms, basically from Phil Campbell and Russellville down to Fayette, and then into northwestern Tuscaloosa County, and then stretching down here to a point near Tuscaloosa, and also just off to the east of Aliceville, but none of those are severe at the moment. But we may be getting a tornado warning very, very soon. Okay, Sumter County tornado warning is still radar indicated until 5:15. Okay, so they are going to continue the tornado warning for Sumter County until 5:15. And this is a radar indicated rotation that is near the Sledge community. So there is your tornado that is sitting in between Email and Sledge in Sumter County right now. This is also to the west of Sumterville, and it will come up here to a point in between the Geiger and Gainesville community. And on that scan, it looks like it's going to be closer to Geiger than it is Gainesville. But I can't guarantee that. And so I want you guys in your safe place. Regardless if you live in Geiger or Gainesville. And I got to be honest with you, that is one of the tightest couplets I've seen all day. So we very well could be having a developing tornado near the Email community. So I want you guys in your safe place right now, and especially if you are near the Robinson Avenue or the County Road 24 area near the Hamner community in Sumter County or County Road 24. Those are the areas right now just to the north of Sumterville and Sledge that very well could be a developing tornado north of Livingston. And believe it or not, that is the only tornado warning that we got on the board right now, and the only warning that we have in Alabama other than a severe thunderstorm warning that was put out by Huntsville for Florence. So hopefully things are trending down in the severe weather department, but I cannot rule out the possibility of more later on this afternoon and this evening, and especially with stuff like this back into Mississippi, west of the 59 corridor and east of Bay Springs, Mississippi. And I can almost guarantee you that they are about to issue a tornado warning for that right now. And so we currently have a tornado warning right now that continues on the ground for the email community. And this is going to be just...
The National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has issued a tornado warning for northern Jasper County in east central Mississippi, southeastern Newton County in east central Mississippi.
Okay, I got a
until 5:30 p.m. CDT. At 4:36 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Tenneville, or 9 miles north of Stringer, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near Tenneville around 4:40 p.m. CDT. Garlandville around 5:10 p.m. CDT. Rose Hill around 5:15 p.m. CDT. Source radar indicated rotation. Hazards include tornado, EOT. From the National Weather Service in New Orleans, Louisiana, a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of eastern Harris.
All right. All right, guys, for those of you in Mississippi, I want to welcome you back to my live coverage. And we currently have a brand new tornado warning that includes the Bay Springs, Mississippi area, also near the Lake Como, Mississippi area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip-flop back and forth between Mississippi and Alabama because I am on in both of these right now. All right, so we got a tornado warning that includes just off to the northwest, northeast of the Bay Springs, Mississippi area. This is a radar indicated rotation, and this is going to be until 5:30 for Jasper County and Newton County in Mississippi. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Turnersville, or 9 miles north of Stringer, moving to the northeast at 25 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near Turnersville at 4:40, which is right now, Garlandville around 5:10, and Rose Hill at 5:15.
From the National Weather Service in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay, okay. So we got a tornado warning that comes up here west of 59, down here near Bay Springs, Mississippi. Now, for my friends in Alabama, we got another tornado warning that is sitting north of Emile and in between the Geiger and Gainesville areas as well. So we've got 2 active tornado warnings that we are working right now. And you can see that there's going to be one in between Geiger and Gainesville. And then there's going to be this other one down here that we're watching near the Bay Springs, Mississippi area as well. Okay, National Weather Service in Birmingham continues severe thunderstorm or tornado warning for Sumter. Okay, tornado warning radar indicated for Jasper and Newton counties until 5:30. And a severe thunderstorm warning continues for Clark County until 5 o'clock, which is going to be for about another 17 minutes. And a lot of the counties west of this line have been dropped from the tornado watch. So if you are west of the tornado watch, if you are west of the severe thunderstorm line, then you guys are out of the tornado warning and out of the tornado watch. If you're not, then you are under the tornado watch until 7 o'clock. So once again, for the people in Mississippi that are watching, tornado warning for Jasper and Newton counties. And if you're watching in Alabama, the Jasper and Newton County, Mississippi goes until 5:30, and the one for Sumter County goes until 5:15. All right, so let me back out and show you where we are in location. Got Jackson, Mississippi right here, and you've got Hattiesburg down there at the bottom of the screen. We've got this one right here, a tornado warning with a very tight couplet near Bay Springs, Mississippi. And we got another tornado warning for my friends in Alabama that are right there near in between the Geiger and Gainesville community, just about to cross into Greene and Pickens counties. And so those are the 2 areas that we've got to watch. We've also got this other tornado warning that is continuing from the Weather Service in Mobile that is for Perry and Wayne counties in Mississippi. But the National Weather Service in Birmingham Jackson continues the tornado warning. Radar indicated for Jasper and Newton until 5:30. We are getting a lot of reports coming in from Mississippi of damage reports from Holmes County, Mississippi. Roof ripped off, blah, blah, blah. A roof ripped off of a home at Holmes Community College. So roof ripped off at Holmes Community College. No injuries. So we're getting a lot of reports of damage coming out of Mississippi now that are flowing in to the National Weather Service. But once again, we got a tornado warning for both Mississippi and Alabama. For Mississippi, it is going to be near the McNeil and the Gridley, Mississippi area on Highway 18, also near the Rass community. And then if you are in Alabama, you've got a tornado warning that continues in between Geiger and Gainesville. And then, look at this. Got another one back behind it down here south of the Paineville, Alabama area as well. So they may issue one for it as well. And so I tell you what, man, we just keep getting these tornado warnings that are continuing to be like a conveyor belt that are on the same track. Just keep tracking along. And you can see that if they issue another tornado warning, it is basically going to take the same path, basically cross 17 near the Sledge community and also towards the Email community in Sumter County. Now, let's go back over here and take a look at this one down here, just off towards the Verba area. So once again, if you're watching in Alabama, I got a tornado warning that continues until 5:15 for 28 more minutes for Sumter County for the possibility of a tornado that is sitting in between the Geiger and Gainesville communities right now along the 39 corridor in Sumter County. And this one is about to cross into Greene County here in West Alabama. And it's going to be real interesting to see what the Weather Service decides to do, if they intend to issue it on into Greene County. Now, we've got this other one that is down here in the Bay Springs, Mississippi, and the Verba, Mississippi area that is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado that is on the 18 corridor in between McNeil and the Gridley, Mississippi area. And then, of course, we've got this other rotation that is sitting on the state line northwest of York. Okay. No word from Birmingham about what they're going to do for Greene County as of yet. But we all, here in Alabama, a majority of the Alabama counties are underneath a tornado watch until 7 o'clock this evening. Okay, in Holmes County, let me go back. In Holmes County in Mississippi, near Goodman, roof ripped off at Holmes Community College. No injuries were reported. That was in Goodman in Holmes County, Mississippi. We've also got reports of trees and power lines down near Ridgeland, Mississippi, over there near the Jackson, Mississippi Metro. And now these storms are moving into West Alabama. Okay, so West Alabama, we've got a tornado warning that continues for 25 more minutes in between Geiger and Gainesville. And based off of that look, I would guarantee you that the Weather Service is going to allow to let go. So let me see what's going on. Okay, that one's a little muddy. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, they are issuing the Birmingham National Weather Service is issuing a special weather statement for Pickens and Northwestern Green until 5:30. Okay. So it does look like that these are now getting into a weakening trend as they move across into Alabama, which is a good thing. But once again, we got a tornado warning that continues for 23 more minutes for Sumter County. And I can almost guarantee you that they are keeping it because of this rotation that is near the Painville community and the Boyd community, as the one to the north has weakened and moved out of the county. And now we've got this other one sitting down here to the south of Sledge. Now let's check on our friends back in Mississippi. And the warning for Newton County, that one has dissipated pretty much. You can see that the area of rotation has decreased east of Montrose and Lewin. And if it continues to show that, I would expect the Weather Service in Jackson to cancel that warning because it was really good and really tight near Bay Springs, and now it's being choked off. Because the line of severe storms caught to it. That was a supercell thunderstorm, and the line of severe storms caught up to it, okay? So, got a line of severe storms that are basically stretching from Newton, Mississippi, all the way down to Bay Springs, just west of Laurel and Ellisville. We got another batch of storms that are basically stretching from east of Meridian and into Sumter County, all the way down to the DeSoto National Forest, north of Gulfport and Biloxi. And then we've got this other batch of storms that are stretching from Florence and Haleyville. And that's what it's doing in Tuscumbia right now. Looks pretty nasty. Here's what it's doing in Phil Campbell right now. Phil Campbell is on the west side of the line now. And then, of course, you got this line that's coming into Tuscaloosa County, Pickens County. And then you got this one tornado warning that is for Sumter County that goes for another 20 minutes. And I'm guarantee you that they're going to do it for that back circulation down there west of Livingston. And apparently Jackson has canceled the tornado warning for Newton and Jasper counties. Like I said, they would. Okay, so Jackson cancels tornado warning for Jasper and Newton counties. Okay, so for my friends in Mississippi, I'm going to sign off again, and I will continue to watch these and come back as needed. We got a severe thunderstorm warning that continues for Clay County for, hold on. The severe thunderstorm warning for Clark County, Mississippi goes until 5 o'clock. So that's about another 4 minutes. And then it'll be out of Mississippi. Down in Mobile, we got a tornado warning that still continues for 4 minutes for Perry and Wayne counties. And then that's pretty much it for Mississippi. So I am going to sign off in Mississippi because there's actually no active warnings right now in Mississippi. And I will come back as needed. Alabama friends, stay right there. I'm going to continue because we got an active tornado warning for Sumter County. All right, so Alabama, I am back. And I had to switch off of Mississippi on social media because I am in a couple of groups and a couple of pages over in Mississippi that allow me to do severe weather coverage for them. So, gonna switch off of Mississippi and go back to Alabama. And there was a new update from Columbus. And that's a real muddy picture. So we got this area of rotation right here that is south of Sledge, west of the Mississippi state line, or I'm sorry, west of Boyd, east of the Mississippi state line. And this is also near the Paineville, Alabama area to the northwest of Livingston. Okay, 5:15 for. They're continuing the tornado warning for 15 more minutes for Sumter County, and I can almost guarantee you that the new warning is going to include this circulation that is right now over email. But I will tell you, with every scan it comes in, it does look like that this is actually going to be less and less. Okay, so there's your new warning. There's a new polygon at 4:58. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over email, or 9 miles to the northwest. 9 miles to the northwest of Livingston, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Gotta stay hydrated, folks. Gotta stay hydrated. Okay. Moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Gainesville, Emile, Boyd, Sumterville, and Paineyville. I've been saying that wrong all day. I've been saying Paineville. It's Paineyville. I apologize about that. Okay, so if you're watching in Paineyville in Sumter County, be in your safe place right now. Also, Emile and Sledge. But I would almost guarantee you if that continues to be the case, that the Weather Service would allow this warning to be canceled or allow it to expire because it is not as tight as it once was. Now, I will tell you this one down here, west of Butler and near the Lisbon area, that one has caught my eye, and that one would track closer towards the Demopolis area if it came up here across a point in between Livingston and Demopolis. So we're going to have to watch that one as it continues. But for right now, we got a tornado warning that continues for Sumter County near Emile. Birmingham's too far away. Columbus is too far away. Let me see what it looks like on Mobile. Maybe too far away. Mobile is too far away. Okay, so we got to go back to Jackson. And if Jackson messes up, I don't know what we're going to do. All right, so we got a tornado warning that continues for email. But I can almost guarantee you, knowing the trajectory of how the storm goes, it's going to come up here towards Gainesville. The way that I know that Birmingham works, they're probably going to cancel that warning at any minute. We're about to get some heavy wind coming in here towards the Gordo area, also towards the Coker area right now. So there, of course, is your new polygon, and it includes Gainesville and Email, also the Boyd community, Hamner, and Sumterville. But I can almost guarantee you they are in the process of canceling that warning. Oh, man. So once again, we got a tornado warning. That continues for 10 more minutes. For Sumter County in Alabama. Now, this one right up here, closer to Tuscaloosa, really catches my eye, though. Okay, so the tornado watch has been canceled for Lamar and Marion. All right, so if you're in Lamar and Marion counties, the tornado watch has ended for you. That right there is really catching my eye. North of West Green, crossing 14 right now. And if that was the case, if they were issue a tornado warning on that, that would come up here towards a point near Aliceville and Gordo right now. So, and we ought to also watch this one up here near the Moores Bridge area in Tuscaloosa County. So we're not out of the woods just yet, but the tornado warning continues for 11 more minutes. And it includes Gainesville, Email, Boyd, Sumterville, and Paineville. So there's your tornado. All right, so the tornado warning has expired for Sumter County. All right, so they are canceling and expiring the tornado warning for Sumter County. So what I'm going to do is, as soon as that leaves your screen, I'm going to take a break, a much needed break here on social media, and I will be back. I will continue to watch these areas, and especially the one that is sitting on the the Pickens Greene County line, because that one actually has me concerned, north of West Greene right there. If it tightens up anymore, they'll probably issue a tornado warning for Pickens. But for right now, we got no active warnings, no active tornado warnings in the state of Alabama. The only thing that we got going on right now is the severe thunderstorm warning for another 24 minutes. That does include the Florence area, and it's come on through Florence, and it's now coming across the Killen area and the Bailey Springs and St. Florian area. So I'm going to continue to watch all of this, as always, right here on social media. And as needed, I will be back. Well, actually, hold on. I'm actually not going to sign off, because I guarantee you, as soon as I do, they're going to issue a tornado warning for Pickens County. So I'm going to hold it right here, because Pickens County may go under a tornado warning north of West Green. And this is also near the Morris Grove area near Mantua. That's impressive. I'm going to hold it here for just a minute. Now, I will tell you, I don't think that one would impact Tuscaloosa. Uh-oh.
The National Weather Service in Mobile, Alabama has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Choctaw.
Okay, not going anywhere. Tornado warning has just been issued. National Weather Service down in Mobile. All right, so we've got a tornado warning down for Choctaw County in Mobile. That includes the Lisbon and the Cornwall, Alabama area. And this is a radar indicated rotation. All right, so we got a tornado warning. Hold on. Uh-oh.
The National Weather Service in Mobile, Alabama has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Choctaw County in southwestern Alabama until 5:45 p.m. CDT. At 5:08 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles northeast of Snell, or 13 miles south of Cuba, moving north at 40 miles per hour. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northwestern Choctaw County. Source radar indicated rotation. Hazards include tornado, EOT.
All right, so we got 2 areas of rotation in Choctaw County. We got one. Golly. Oh, man. Got another.
The National Weather Service in Huntsville, Alabama has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Lauderdale County in northwestern Alabama, Limestone County in north-central Alabama, east-central Colbert County in northwestern Alabama, western Morgan County in north-central Alabama, Lawrence County in northwestern Alabama, until 6 p.m. CDT. At 5:08 p.m. CDT, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 10 miles north of Underwood-Petersville to near Layton to 9 miles southwest of Moulton, moving northeast at 55 mph. This storm has a history of producing small hail, having several small, broad circulations, and numerous trees are down. Locations impacted include Decatur, Athens, Hartselle, Moulton, Priceville, Trinity, Falkville, Rogersville, Ardmore, and Killen. Source radar indicated. Hazards include 60 mph wind gusts and penny-sized hail. EOT.
All right, so we got a tornado warning for Choctaw County. And then we've also got a severe thunderstorm warning that you just heard that includes Decatur, Athens, and Hartselle, and has produced damage in Florence and Russellville. All right, so we got a severe thunderstorm warning for the northern portions of the state, And we've got 2 tornado warnings down here for Choctaw County. You got one that's sitting here near the Pushamahata area along the 10 corridor. And then you've also got this other one that's down here near Waynesboro, Mississippi. And wow. Okay, if you were watching on 84 in Mississippi, you need to be in your safe place right now. And that one's going to cross up here into Choctaw County as well. So that's the reason that we got 2 areas of rotation in Choctaw County. Got the one up there north of Lisbon. And then we got this other one down here near Waynesboro. That could produce a tornado at any time. All right, so let me go back to the radar. There's the tornado warning. Sorry, I have to eat while I talk. Okay. Got a tornado warning sitting north of the Pushmahata area, north of Lisbon in Choctaw County. All right, got a tornado potential right there along 10 and the Yantley community. All right, we got another tornado warning that is a little bit further off to the south. That is for this circulation that is over Waynesboro, Mississippi. And the Waynesboro, Mississippi one is by far the most significant one on the board. Maybe getting a new tornado warning here very soon for Pickens. God. Mobile continues tornado warning indicated for Choctaw until 5:45. So that's a deal. Whoa. Okay, so we have a tornado warning, very tight couplet, sitting just west of Waynesboro, Mississippi, that is eventually going to come up here towards a point into Alabama west of Gilberttown and near the Evansboro, Alabama area. Got another tornado warning for the thunderstorm that is north of Lisbon, now near the Housesale, Alabama area, north of the Molly community. And then we've got this other circulation that I'm keeping my eye on west of Tuscaloosa that is sitting down here on the Pickens Greene County line right now. Now, I will tell you that the warning for Sumter County was allowed to expire. So the tornado warning for Sumter County has been allowed to expire. But if you're watching in between Aliceville and the Greene County line over Benevola, that needs to be watched for the potential of a quick spin-up tornado with that storm right there. And I'm surprised the Weather Service hasn't issued a tornado warning on that. But the tornado warning that is in effect is for this down here, north of Lisbon. And if you are near the Housesale community and north of Molly in Choctaw County, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center. and away from windows. And this is going to be north of Butler. Now, this other tornado warning comes down here for the Needham, Choctaw County area. And this one comes all the way up to the city limits of Butler. And of course, that one is for the one that is sitting over here near the Waynesboro community. So there's the one that is for the southern portions of Choctaw County. Let me see what we got going on over here from the Weather Service in Jackson is still getting a lot of areas of damage from the storms as they have moved across. Getting a new update, getting a new...
Alabama has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western George County and southeastern Mississippi.
Oh.
Southeastern Perry County and southeastern Mississippi. Southern Greene County and southeastern Mississippi. Eastern Stroke County and southeastern Mississippi.
Okay.
Until 6 p.m.
All right, continues tornado warning. Mobile continues the tornado warning. Okay, we got a tornado warning that continues for Choctaw County until 5:45. And this is a radar indicated warning. From Birmingham, we don't have anything. Okay. We got a tornado warning for Choctaw County until 5:45. Okay, so got a lot of things going on right now, and so I apologize for pausing. We have a tornado warning for the northern portions of Choctaw County until 5:45 for the one that is near and north of the house sale community. We got another tornado warning that includes the southern portions of Choctaw County and Wayne County, Mississippi. And that warning goes until 5:45 as well. So, let me take you back over here to the radar. And of course, there is your circulation that is north of Waynesboro across the, I'm guessing that's the 45 corridor in Mississippi. And the reason that I'm showing this is because as you see, as you track that out, that storm will be tracking into Choctaw County west of Butler. Okay, so that is the strongest storm that we have on the board right now. Here is the other warned storm that is near the house sale community, about to cross the state line and go into
He has issued a tornado warning for eastern Clark County.
Okay, so we got a tornado warning that is issued for Clark County in South Mississippi. All right, and I guess that's from the Weather Service out of Jackson. So let's see. Oh, man. Weather in Mississippi, weather in Alabama. Okay, so there's your new tornado warning for Clark County, Mississippi. That includes nothing. Okay, so we got a tornado warning that continues for the house sale community in Choctaw County, and also south of the Kenterbush area in Sumter County. And then we got this other tornado warning that is down here west and now northwest of Waynesboro, Mississippi, that is going to clip Choctaw County west of Butler. So those are the two areas of rotation that we currently have right now. All right, so let me check on the storm that's coming up here close to Tuscaloosa. Okay, and the good thing is it's broadened out. Okay, National Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Choctaw. And I'm guessing that is for the northern storm north of Lisbon. So let's see what leaves. Oh, man. I'm guessing this northern polygon is the one that they canceled. Because they definitely needed, yep, it was the northern one. So Lisbon and basically places north of there, close to Molly and Cromwell, you guys are no longer under a tornado warning. However, if you are west of Butler, you need to be in your safe place right now, because there is a tornado that is coming out of Mississippi that is going to clip the Choctaw County area, and it will probably clip the northwest corner of Choctaw County up here towards the Crowell, Alabama area. And that is north of the Hinton area and just off to the west of West Butler. But there is your active tornado warning that is required for the Choctaw County area. It is over there in between Shabuda and Waynesboro, Mississippi, coming up towards a point west of Butler. And so the Weather Service in Mobile just wants to be on the safe side and has issued the western portions of Choctaw County underneath a tornado warning. And so this does not include Butler. This does not include Lisbon. This does not include Lavaca. This does not include Pennington. This does not include Myrtlewood. This does, however, include the Needham community there in Choctaw County. But I can almost guarantee you that that is the strongest storm that I have seen on the board today. And on the new scan, it is gone. These storms are really having a tough time sustaining themselves today for whatever reason. And so, as you can see, so Choctaw County is still under a warning. Let me take you up here to the Tennessee Valley and let's see what it looks like up there in the Vista Shores, Alabama area. And this is outside of the city of Decatur. And that is going to be just off to the northwest of Decatur. And you got a lot of reports of wind damage across Florence. And the reason that I did not cover Florence is because we actually had a tornado warning back off to the south that was for Choctaw County and Sumter County at the time. So I do apologize to my friends up there in the Florence and Tuscumbia areas who did not get the warnings of wind damage. But we got a lot of wind damage coming up from the Colbert County area, multiple trees down on Highway 20, the 157 split in Spring Valley area. We've got some other damage down here closer to the Littleville area. In Colbert County, multiple reports of trees down. And then, of course, a little bit north of Littleville, we have trees down on Bradley Road in the Colbert Heights community, and power lines are also down in that area. And this line of storms is now pushing towards the Decatur area and coming over here towards Athens, and need to keep an eye on that right there west of the Andersonville and west of Rogersville, because that is starting to tighten up as well. Could potentially produce a quick little tornado south of the Lexington community. So once again, the reason that I'm here, I got a tornado warning again for Choctaw County, western Choctaw County, for the storm that is over here south of Shibuda, Mississippi. And it looks like that if this is going to cross, it looks like now on that trajectory that it will completely miss Choctaw County. Not exactly sure why the Weather Service is continuing that warning. All right, guys, we currently have like I said, welcome back. Let me. Okay, so the National Weather Service in Jackson, I'm sorry, in Mobile, has canceled the tornado warning for Choctaw. All right, so we got no formal warnings in the state of Alabama right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off and I'm going to continue to watch this area. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so the tornado warning. Okay, so the tornado warning is still active for Choctaw. I apologize. Okay, so the tornado warning is still active for Choctaw. All right, so I'm not going anywhere. I apologize about the confusion. Tornado warning continues for Choctaw County until 5:45. So that's for 2 more minutes. And hopefully Mobile won't do anything after that. Okay, so for the Choctaw County storm, we got 1 minute remaining on it, and I'm almost guarantee you that they will allow that warning to expire. So we are awaiting confirmation from the Weather Service in Mobile on what they're going to do. I would expect the Weather Service to cancel the tornado warning just simply because the tornado is actually going to go a little bit west of Choctaw County down there in Mississippi. So the Choctaw County warning has been allowed to expire. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off, take a break, and I will be back monitoring the severe weather potential as needed right here on social media.